Hey everybody, welcome back to some Cevo Open action. I'm Wolf Dota, and we've got NewGen Esports going up against Lecresh Cybersports in Game 2 of this best of 2 round-robin group stage. And quickly into the draft, we've got a Brewmaster and a Juggernaut banned out NewGen, as well as the Tidehunter and the Wisp banned out by Lecresh Cybersports. Ogre Magi and Centaur Warrunner are the first pickups for New Gen. They get the Centaur early, which was banned out late by them. They weren't able to pick it up last time. And this time, Lecresh, they get their Troll and the Venge. So they get the hero that kind of won the game for New Gen Esports. I mean, they all played very, very well, but it was quite the game. Very back and forth. A couple team fights. The Rapier was had, and I mean, the game was close. So exciting to watch. If you missed it, you can check out the VOD. It'll be up on YouTube probably within a day. And at which point we can, or you can, take a look at it whenever you want. Save it for later. Watch some, pass it off, and back and forth. And if I pause untimingly throughout the draft, I apologize. It's been a long day. I've been trying to cast a fair bit, and my throat's pretty sore, so I just got a hot drink here to help that out along. So please excuse me if there's a little bit of dead time throughout the draft. But Viper banned out as well as the Lion. And we'll have to see what these guys want to move on towards. I know Lecresh, they pretty much grab Venge Troll whenever they can. It's one of their favorite hero combinations. It's not to say they don't have other strats that I've seen them run before, but it's certainly something that they like to run fairly often. And then the Ogre and the Centaur are pretty common picks, so not too much, nothing strange going on there. Clark banned out again, so interesting choice there. Really don't like that hero. They've banned it out twice in the series so far. Both games they've gotten rid of it. And I wonder what hero they're going to be able to get next. Probably something along the lines of their hard carries early. No, they'll NewGen's probably going to grab their next support and then their offlaner and save their core pick, I would guess. But we'll kind of have, or sorry, get their mid laner and their support, not their offlaner. They've got the Centaur. Lecresh, they can run the Troll in a number of positions. I've seen them run it mid as well as the safe lane. And I imagine you could probably go aggressive with it. He's got a very good slow. You're going to pick up Visage, so NewGen Esports, they might want to watch out for the Visage Drow strat coming out here. Lecresh sees it coming, quickly grabs up the Drow. And this is another hero they commonly run together. And Drow Troll is something I've seen them run even when they've had the option to go Visage. They currently they've got a 3 range lineup, and I mean Troll can be both melee and range, so he's pretty effective. But he can buff up the Drow so much, and they all get so much bonus damage from the Vengeful Spirit and stuff. So Lecresh are going for a very high physical damage lineup. Neither team really getting that big AOE team fighter. Last time it was the Magnus and kind of the Tiny were the ones throwing around the AOE stuns. So good stuff there. But New Gen, I mean, Tidehunter's banned out. Magnus is still in the pool, and it was played very well last time by Prepare to Die. He had it in the off lane, which is not the most ideal spot for him. For a Magnus, that is, but regardless, he made it work. So we'll have to see what other big kind of ultis they want to go for. NewGen Esports, we're waiting on their pick. They're probably a little annoyed that the Drow was taken. I imagine that was something they wanted, but are probably not too surprised that it was picked up. They go ahead and give that away right then. As far as what they can go next, as far as the core positions, they maybe want to start thinking about something along the lines of Anti-Mage, Phantom Assassin, heroes. Are they going to go Spectre? Okay. So, similar idea. Can haunt to get into melee range with the Drow Ranger. It can do a lot of damage as well, split damage between Dispersion and the illusions attacking different things and whatnot. So, not terrible there. Kind of strange. But they don't have. They really wanted the Drow, I'm guessing. Unfortunately, Lecresh, they saw it coming and were able to snag it right away. We'll have to see what they want to do.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
But nonetheless, kind of waiting it out.
Reserve time.
Jakiro's going to be the pick for Lecresh. So they get a little more tower push, not that they needed it with the Troll and the Drow Ranger, but just having that slow burn and the Liquid Fire, which this puts Venge, Drow, and Jakiro in a tri-lane, and probably a defensive tri-lane, but they might go aggressive here. I've seen them do different weird things like that before. I imagine they'll probably go towards the safe lane, tri-lane. Put the Troll mid or off lane, depending on wherever they want to. I mean, well, they could go Drow mid too if they wanted to get a level 6 really quick instead. Depends what mid laner, because NewGen, they don't have theirs. Oh, they ban out AA, which is a very interesting choice. So they're thinking it's a core Jakiro. So you're probably assuming it was a Jakiro safe lane with Vengeful Spirit +1, and then the Troll Drow in the mid and off lanes. Lecresh Sour Swords, I imagine they're going to want to ban out whatever mid laner they don't want to deal with. Or along those lines, they can go ahead and get rid of one. Thanks, Digital. I appreciate the support. You know I need it. But either way, we're gonna see Sniper banned out by Lecresh. So just waiting for the mid laners to be picked for both these teams, unless Lecresh wants to grab a different off laner. They could go Bristleback. Actually, wouldn't be too bad for them. He'd clear up the Visage Familiars very quickly, and there's not a whole lot Spectre and Ogre can do to him. And whenever Visage uses Whole Assumption, he's always facing away. So if he plays nice and safe, it actually wouldn't be too bad. And kind of have to wait and see. I like Bristleback for Lecresh. NewGen, I think they need a mid laner. Invoker, he's still in the pool, was banned last time. There's also Razor if they want him. Magnus is there. Puck, Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit wouldn't be too bad either, jumping on the top of the Drow. You could follow up with Spectre's Haunt and Stampede. It actually wouldn't be too bad. Maybe we'll look to see. They're going to go with the Wind Ranger, so we'll see where they run her. That might be their... Well, they've kind of got a strange lineup, but I could see the Wind Ranger doing very well in the mid lane. And then now we're just waiting on the final pick. It's going to be Shaker. So maybe it is getting a... it is going to be an off-lane Jakiro. Oh, you know what they're probably doing? They're going to go aggressive with the Venge Jakiro Earthshaker and then run the Troll in the mid and the Drow in the safe lane, or vice versa. They're going to solo lane the Drow and the Troll, would be my guess. But nonetheless, we'll have to wait and see.
What's with all the scribbling?
Oh, looks like we're still waiting on some people to load into the lobby. Unfortunately, the Centaur and the Wind Ranger, they're not quite there yet, but as far as their lineup goes, I imagine it's probably a mid Wind Ranger, Spectre with the Visage, Ogre, and Centaur in the off lane. Just kind of waiting to see what they want to do. Oh, game paused as everybody was loading in. Looks like everybody's good to go. And quickly run through the lineup. So we've got Lecresh Cyber Sports going up against NewGen Gaming. And it's Autism 2000 on his Vengeful Spirit again. Prepare to Die is going to be on the Shaker. Sasquatch on that Troll Warlord. The Grinch playing the Drow Ranger. And Mr. Cancer is on Jakiro. Looks like NewGen a little unsure where to go. 101 Win is playing the Ogre Magi again, I believe. And Yosh is going to be on that Wind Ranger with a very fancy set for her. Not too sure about... ooh. Buildings focus fired. It's kind of a strange gem. Either way, they're going to be moving on out. And F1, F2 is going to be on the Centaur Warrunner, which was denied him last time. And Kai is playing Spectre, and RD Dorado is playing the Visage. So, pretty standard lineups, but there's a very aggressive direction coming from Lecresh. They're drawing all over the map, moving up and up and up. And we'll have to kind of wait and see. Not too sure which teams want to do. Unfortunate that Visage was unable to connect in, or that he DC'd. So we'll kind of have to wait and see what they want to do. nonetheless. Network off. Looks like he's having some network off. Just laughing at digital in chat. Looks like we're having some network connectivity issues, unfortunately, coming up for him. I want to alt tab on my computer. Sorry, guys. I normally have this turned off, but not going for other things. Forgot about it. So, we go and check the Steam servers. We might have to just wait this one out. It unfortunately might be a little bit of a time there. Where is the server status? So, unfortunately, some server problems here, and we're gonna go ahead and refresh the page, see if maybe anything else is coming up. Either way, we quickly look through here. What the hell? Oh, this is that rolling in Earth Spirit effigy, the Shadow Friend one. I really like that one. That one's really done. Ooh. And then there's a Murano one. That's all right. Death Thousand Arrow. Another Rubik one. That's funky. Oh, that's the sniper. That's like the sniper assassination and animation. Oh my gosh, he made it back in. Huh. So very impressive. He manages to connect, reconnect somehow. I don't know what to say other than I am impressed.
Seconds to showtime.
And sorry about that. I was just making sure Twitch chat knew that Visage does in fact reconnect. The smoke was popped very aggressively. Unfortunately, they did not find anybody. So they're going to looks like they're just going to spread out amongst their lanes. Centaur got a good ward down here, and you don't see this ward placed very often, but it gives really good vision like this. And then it also sees the rune, and it's not when it's easily dewarded. Even if they put a sentry around here, usually the sentries only catch like more like that or ish. But they won't catch that one either, so we'll have to kind of wait and see if they're able to spot it. So, Ob's ward placed there. Jakiro pings it out that they warded there. Nonetheless, it's interesting. And it is going to be the Wind Ranger mid up against the Drow. And a solo off Jakiro instead, so not too afraid. He did start with boots. A couple of clarities and a tango. Or sorry, a couple tangos and a clarity. And he's going to be just kind of sitting alone up here. Won't have Ice Path for a little bit, but at least he'll be able to soak some levels. I'm interested to see how this mid lane goes. I also haven't seen Wind Ranger played a whole lot since the change. Nonetheless, it'll be alright. This bottom lane is going to be very scary for Centaur. If he gets caught by a fissure, it's not going to be great, as the fissure block could be very real, and Drow has more than enough damage to take him down. Man, Jakiro dropping very low. Like the Soul Assumption or Grave Chill was used, followed up with the Fire Blast. Missed that, and it looks like he's gonna just sit there and tango up, just trying to soak experience where he can. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be too good for him up here. He's gonna be pretty slow to get the experience, but we'll have to see how it goes. And nonetheless, give it a moment. Hopefully, Twitch chat understands that sometimes the servers die. Looks like Drow Ranger's leading the CS chart though at this minute and 44 seconds in, 10 and 5, so starting off well. And the Centaur has been zoned quite effectively, just over level 2, whereas I guess the Earthshaker and the Venge aren't too much higher, but Earthshaker is just starting to get his first little bits of experience, so he's maybe not doing as bad as I thought he was. He's going to go ahead and pull through, but unfortunately this was blocked, so they know that there's vision there now. They will, won't have to worry about it too much. And Centaur is going to rotate back through. And this is what I was talking about. Like, see, people put a ward here. Oh, he drops another one down in the low ground. Clears that out. And they'll be able to pull next time. But this ward is designed to catch anything, obviously, within there. But usually you don't put it right on top there because nobody puts it here very often. I know, it's just kind of like mind games. That's all warding is. Oh, we're going to see a big rotation. Coming on to the Jakiro as the tri-lane converges on him. He's trying to juke through the trees, burn as much time as they can. He's starting to TP out. He's going to get Fire Blast at the last second, and unfortunately not going to make it out. And that's first blood going the way of the Spectre. So, I've got one loyal fan, apparently. Ko-Io. Hope I'm saying that right. Ko-Io. But either way, Grinch, he's farming very well. So is Sasquatch, actually tied as far as CS goes. Gonna continue to kind of slowly make headway. I think that's, oh, it's his boots. I was gonna say might have been an Aquila coming out, but not yet. And he's actually doing fairly well against this Wind Ranger, and throws out the Whirling Axes, goes in very aggressive, gets a hit off. But not gonna do too much more than that. He's got the slow if he wants to go for it, but she's got Wind Run, so she'd be able to get away. And there's not a whole lot he can do about the evasion at this time. But nonetheless, even in range form, he can trade pretty effectively. He's getting 7 damage from the Drow, so it's not a whole lot right now, but it will stack up eventually. And we'll see how it goes and who manages to rotate well first. Sasquatch playing very aggressive, doing a very good job of it as well. Not taking too much harass from the creeps, but still getting a lot of damage done to this Wind Ranger, forcing her out to go and search for runes. Oh, and bottom rune's going to get taken by the Venge. Unfortunately, prevents the Centaur from getting it. Throws out a little bit of harass. Going to have to back off. Jakiro having some troubles up here. Is level 4, though. So even though he died once, he's a little higher level. Has a little bit more experience to his name than the Centaur does. Going to be... Okay, eventually, I'm sure he'll rotate down, and they'll group as 4. Probably once Drow Ranger's level 6. And has that marksmanship aura. Is when they'll look to do that. Nope. There's nice and far back. Wind Ranger almost level 6. The Troll is level 6, so he can pop that battle trance if they want to, and then they can start pushing towers, and there's not a whole lot NewGen can do about it. If they just decide to group as 5 and go for these towers, they'll be pretty well off. In fact, they don't even need Troll there. They can push them with just the 3 of them. Maybe Jakiro as well once he gets his level 5, probably. Get the other point up in Liquid Fire, keep it up half the time. Just helps so much when you're trying to CS. Or, oh, he gets the CS. Not afraid of popping some spells. Unfortunately, Jakiro goes down again in the top lane. Oh, missing kills all over the place. Good job, Wolf. Keep it up. Doing great. Either way, Spectre not CSing as well as he would like. And by that, I mean getting slightly beat out by the Drow and the Troll Warlord, but it's not a big deal. He been a part of 2 kills, actually got the first blood, so he's probably ahead overall his net worth. Yeah, he is. He's actually going to get gone on here. The Jakiro going very aggressive. Those are a couple of right clicks, and Spectre drops very low, not able to finish him off, but has a significant amount of damage from him and doesn't really pay for it in the end, so. Ogre Magi head rotated out, might be looking for a kill. Where's the Troll? He's now bottom, waiting for the 2-minute rune, finds an Invis rune. Maybe look to make a go on somebody with this, as there was no vision of what he got. He could pop it, looks to go, but he's going to get level 7 here from these 2 creeps. And, which he's going to have the next point up in Whirling Axes. Oh man, up top, they drop very low again. Jakiro, he goes down, so he's died 3 times. He's all of their kills. But the rest of the lanes aren't going too bad for him. They're winning mid fairly handily, and then the Drow is farming a little bit better than the Spectre, minus the kill gold, so all in all, it's alright. But Drow's now got her point in marksmanship. Oh, The aura she's providing significantly better. Has 3 points up in Frost Arrows as well. And I'm assuming they're going to look to push this once they get near the tower. Troll will pop Battle Transform, give them a little bit of extra attack speed, and they'll be good to go. And she's going to back off. And Troll's going to pop his Invis Rune. Looks like he just wants to use the bottle. Not too worried about it. Up top, looks like Spectre's finally rotating back in. Jakiro is level 5. I'm very curious as to when they're going to go, but it looks like they're just going to continue chipping away at the bottom tower. Autism 2000, he's sitting there with the Earthshaker behind him. And no ulti from the Troll popped yet. I imagine they'll do that pretty quick here, though. Maybe they won't even need to. It looks like Center's going to go for the die. Unfortunately, not able to get it. Grinch, he manages to snag it. Doesn't even flinch. Just keeps his attack pattern going. No worries for him. Oh, power shot. Not going to connect. And Troll's going to be just fine. He's got a bottle charge and can head up top and grab that rune in a handful of seconds. That said, there's a lot of pinging going on here. Maybe looking to rotate in. And just going to camp the bottom rune here for a moment. Oh, Earthshaker has gotten around. Unfortunately, it's on the wrong side. He's going to get slowed. He gets stunned nonetheless, though. One more attack. Maybe another one? No. Unable to. Unfortunately, the fissure was just off. Grinch, so close to getting that kill. Not quite able to do it. But very close. That said, the Visage finds himself in a very bad place. He's going to get hit by the Wave of Terror. And man, does that do some damage. The minus armor on top of Visage hurts. And it hurts real bad. So, with that, Drowpix puts herself on the board with her first kill. And looking to maybe push another tower here. There doesn't seem a whole lot they can do about it. So, they're going to keep going for it. It's dropping fairly quick. They're going to glyph it. A little bit interesting there. Troll is now rotated through. He's got his illusions up. Which, do the illusions? Doesn't look like they get fervor. So he's going to pop Battle Trance, and they're just going to go hard onto the tower. It's going to go down very quick. Now, the question is, how much do they want to commit for it? There's no Blink or Stampede on the Centaur. They don't have to worry about it. Oh, Fissure comes out. They're going to be able to get the Ogre. He's going to go down very quick before he can even get off a spell. And this is going to be a tier 2 down. Last hit goes the way of the Troll. And he also got the kill, so serious advantage coming his way. And he's going to have a mechanism very soon. And Drow Ranger, she's looking to go into the Spectre, throws her to silence after the Ice Path. The Ice Arrow lands. She's looking to get another one off. She does. That said, the dagger comes through. Oh, he's able to get away. Unfortunately, they don't have any way to hit the Spectre through the trees, so got body blocked just a little bit, and unfortunately not able to pick up the kill. Oh, wait, maybe Jakiro. He's going very aggressive, looking to find it. He just needs to get one off, and what is Spectre going to do? Oh, he gets the kill. Jakiro doesn't get the attack off. Oh no. Now Drow's looking to go in there. Unfortunately, body blocked. Not sure what he's doing. Maybe lagging a little bit. Whatever he's thinking was not a good idea as the Grinch goes down. A little bit unfortunate there, and a very strange choice to go in. So he kind of, unfortunately, feeds away a bit of a kill there. And after getting a lot of gold for that bottom push, he's going to go down. Roll's still doing very well, though. Has a 10-minute mechanism as well as phase boots. Picks up an Invis Rune, pops it, and promptly heads up top. They don't have any vision of that, so they would not have seen it. And, oh, looks like he just bottled up. He wanted it. Stampede comes out. They're looking to go on the Ogre, maybe? No, they're just trying to get the Jakiro out of there. Or to get onto him, sorry. And Troll's going to come through, picks up another kill. They're looking for the Visage. They get him with the slow. They need another stun. Ice Path connects. There's an enchant totem. They don't even need it. That's a double kill for the Troll Warlord. He's going to pick up the birds. They get one. Unfortunately, they're able to finish off the Jakiro, and they're just going to keep pushing off this. Stampede was used, and Haunt is on cooldown. There's not a whole lot they can do. They can trade towers pretty easily, even if the Wind Ranger does focus fire. She can only focus fire the one, whereas Troll can pop his ulti right here, right now, finish off the tower, and there won't be a whole lot more they can do about it. They do not win in a pushing game. NewGen, they do not have it in them. They've just gotten through the tier 1, whereas it looks like Lecresh, they're not afraid. They're going to keep going. They don't have Echo Slam up yet, but not sure they need it. There's nothing up on the side of NewGen. There's no Blink Dagger. There's no Stampede for 30 seconds. They can pop the Troll ulti once these creeps are gone. And this tier 2 is going to drop very quickly. That said, they do have a glyph. Maybe they can force that out. We'll have to wait and see. There goes the Troll ulti. No glyph forced out yet, but they're going to rotate through. The Shackle connects onto 2. Power Shot only hits 1. Grinch dropping low. Nice Fissure comes out. Mechanism as well. They might look to turn this. Troll throws out his axes, but it's going to be the Grinch who goes down. Zendar rotates through from the backside with a double edge and a stomp. Now prepare to die. He's trying to get out of there. He's maybe preparing himself to dive. Throws out the enchant totem, and he gets brought down. So they end up giving up 2. They don't get the tower. They do some damage to it, but unfortunately not able to finish it off. And Lecresh having a bit of a struggle there. But we'll see how they're able to do. But not too sure if it's gonna be. Oh, Chikiro doing a good job pushing this tower. I just realized how low it was. He's been repeatedly hitting it with liquid fire. He's gonna go for one more. Gets it very aggressive. Troll's coming in with the haste rune. He's gonna back off though, as the Wind Ranger is there. Spectre is pretty low, but maybe they don't want to go. Maybe they do. They're all rotated through. Troll's now chopping at the Wind Ranger. Oh, Shackle connects onto 2 again. These shackles are very impressive, and the Ice Path does connect onto the Wind Ranger. She gets blocked off. Very nice. Oh, the Echo Slam comes out from Earthshaker just for the Wind Rangers. Finishes them off. They take the tier 1. And they're going to look to keep going. Oh, man. The Ice Arrow doing too much damage. The Ice Path connects onto 2 again. And they're going to be able to get the Ogre Magi. Mech comes out just in time. Sasquatch staying alive. And they're going to go for this tier 2 now. The ulti is on cooldown. He buys a set of drums. There's a glyph up if they want to use it. Doesn't look like they're going to. Or maybe not just yet. No one's paying attention to it. And they're going to back off. That's their second tier 2 down. And they've only got 1 outer tower remaining. It's only 13 minutes in. The gold lead for Lecresh has got to be pretty impressive by now, just due to towers taken. Yeah, it shoots up well over 4K. And this is going to be a Roshan now, and I don't think there's a whole lot they can do. They might suspect they're rotating into it, but it's going to be dead so fast. They're not going to be able to really contest it at all, as it's now gone down. Looks like Drow is going to be the one to pick it up, drops a Wraith Band, and Ben picks it up for her. Nicely done there. Autism 2000 playing the true support. Job of that. And nice stack up and ready for the Drow. So her and Venge, maybe Troll, go and clean those up whenever they want to. But now next time they push top, they've got their Drow secure. They don't have to worry about that. And she's going to have her... Apologize. They're going to have the Yash up for her as well. So a lot more attack speed and a little bit more damage. And, oh man, the minus armor is becoming real. Bench picks up the medallion and just going to be able to chew through anybody. The Ogre has probably the most armor on the team once the Gravekeeper's cloak is gone. Don't worry about that too much. Lots of wards up here. The Visage Birds cleaning up stuff, maybe. He hasn't been able to split push with him or do a whole lot. Ooh, Centaur looks like he was jungling. Drops very low. Gonna be alright though. And it looks like Drow with a, does he have a creep? No, just the range one. Gonna slowly chip away at these Ancients. Trying to stand far enough back that he can still hit them and they're just running to him without having to tank too much of the damage. But they're just gonna slowly chew through him. The Helm of the Dominator letting her do this pretty easily. So, depending on how, if she allows any of these CS to go the other way, we'll see how much damage it is, but, or how much gold and experience, but he's going to be pretty happy with that. Troll, meanwhile, keeping the mid lane pushed out. He's got a set of drums, so he's got a lot of stats here. Fairly tanky. Not sure what he's going to want to go for next. Maybe a Blink Dagger? I've seen that sometimes on Trolls. Looks like Earthshaker's going for a 4-staff. He got off an okay Echo last time. He solo killed the Wind Ranger with it, and probably pretty happy with that. Looks like Drow's getting towards that Manta style. Actually, a smoke coming out for them. They want to smoke gank this top tower, it looks like. And they might get lucky and find a Visage instead. I'll have to wait and see. Medallion used by the... Oh, that's going to be a Troll. Finds the Visage, unfortunately. Not going to go for it. They don't have any way to swap her. They don't have the range to swap her or stun her. Instead, they're going to clean up the birds. One goes down. The other one, it goes down as well. Eats a couple shots. So Visage does not have a resummon either for 18 seconds. That's a little unfortunate, and Jakiro shows up with the creep wave. So this tier 2, it's going to be going down. There is a glyph, however. We'll see how early they want to pop it. But, I mean, they've got the Aegis on the Drow, so she can play very far forward. And they're not going to be too worried about it. They just kind of let the tower go. A little bit unfortunate, but either way, they're just going to carry on. And kind of have to wait and see. Aegis is going to be reclaimed in 2 minutes, so... Drow not afraid of walking up high ground, gonna just keep chipping away. They pop the Troll Battle Trance, no glyph yet. Tower's half dead, and they're going to back off. Stomp connects onto 2. It looks like they're going to be able to pop the Drow's Aegis. Echo Slam goes out. So far, none have gone down for the side of NewGen, but now it's a 1 for the Aegis. Looks like they're going to make it a 2 for the Aegis. There it is, and Visage is going to drop down to the Drow Ranger. Too much damage coming from her. They get a stun onto the Wind Ranger. They're going to hold her in place. Another Fissure connects, and one more click. There it is. She goes down. And it looks like they're going to be able to finish this top Rax. The Spectre, not a lot she can do. Unfortunately, does not have a Relic or the Radiance yet. And went for the drums. And used a couple of the charges, but not keeping her alive in these fights. Stomp comes out onto the Jakiro. He's going to Yules himself. Fissure comes out. Unfortunately blocked. Looks like Centaur's going to go down. And the Jakiro, he's going to hobble out of there with less than 30 health. And now it's the Troll taking a lot of damage. Oop, stun comes onto the Drow. She's got to be a little bit careful here. They really need this mechanism to be back up, but unfortunately it's not for a while. They'll be able to take this tower. Are they going to go for the melee racks? They are. It's dropping very quickly. Drow still doing a lot of damage. Fissure and the Ice Path connect. That's going to hold him back. That's going to be 2 lanes of racks. It's 1740. Or at least a lane and a half, as it looks like they're going to leave the range racks up and standing. And everybody's just going to TP out. That's a Drow Ranger farming very aggressively. They see her, and she's going to throw out the silence. She does have a TP, and is she going to make it? Oh, she does! No, she dies in the base. Oh, no. Unable to get away. Nice 4-staff TP from the Earthshaker. He's going to make it out as well. Well, they lose the Drow, but they get a lane and a half of racks. They're going to be pretty happy with that. And now, up to Centaur to try and push that out. Meanwhile, Roshan should be respawning. He won't be up for at least 3 minutes. Maybe a little bit more. We'll have to wait and see. Either way. Cancer, he's just going to keep farming away on these neutrals. And Sasquatch is going to push out the bottom lane. He's got an S and Y coming out to him. That's what he grabbed after all his well-gotten gold. So more move speed and a little bit more health and all that. So good stuff for him. Certainly giving him the tools he needs to continue doing what he's doing in these fights. A little bit of tank, movement speed, attack speed and damage and all that stuff. It's just all around a pretty solid item. And he can break it down later if he wants to into the Heaven's Halberd and the Manta style if he wants to. I've seen that done on Troll a couple of times. Benefits greatly from the health and the evasion and all that. So good item. We'll kind of have to wait and see what he wants to go for though. Looks like they're going to wait for their Drow maybe. Jakiro throws out a Liquid Fire. Just going to start chipping away the tower. Stampede comes out. Fissure though, oh, nicely done from Prepare to Die. They're going to be able to get the Centaur off of this. He's caught out. Not a lot he can do. He doesn't have a buyback. They're going to get the Ogre as well. The Visage drops as well. Make it 3. Double kill for the Troll and a triple kill. Monster kill streak for him. The Spectre Haunt comes out, but unfortunately it's looking grim. They clear off the illusions. They're going to kill the birds. They get pewed down. One more arrow. There it is. And this is going to be mega creeps, and there's just not a lot they can do about it. Wind Ranger's going to buy back, but they're going to roll over top of them. It looks like this is going to be a pretty quick game, too. The first one was a much longer game, much closer. And very impressive. A lot more back and forth. This one has been, well, it seemed like it was close as far as the fights go. It's just Lecresh took such a strong lead as far as objectives, and they were unable to really come back from it. GG is called, and good game, well played indeed. Grinch drops down in the end, but they mega creeps him, and the Centaur is going to go down, waiting for the throne to explode, and some garbage time kills come out, but GG, well played nonetheless. Sasquatch ended on a godlike streak. And very nice game coming up from these guys. The Lecresh Cybersports take game 2, and that's going to leave the best of 2 tied up 1 apiece. There is no game 3, it's just a group stage game. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and you can follow me on Twitter at WolfDota as well as on Twitch, and you can check out my YouTube channel if you want to see any VODs or anything like that. All of that is, of course, at WolfDota. Thanks for tuning in, guys.